Hi Nightingales, welcome to my channel, Nightingale Shadow and Light Tarot. Welcome to another deck of the week, guys and gals. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you guys have been enjoying these types of videos. I know they're a little different from my regular tarot readings, but it's a tarot reading / tarot channel. So I decided to do these types of videos. And I love doing them because I love, tarot and oracle decks. I'm a huge lover of art, and a lot of the decks out there, that's one of the key reasons why people enjoy them is because they have beautiful art. Just note as a reminder, guys, that I don't collect any profit from these videos. I just simply do these because of my love for the tarot and oracle. And anytime you purchase these decks, wherever they're available, it goes straight to the creator themselves. So the Elemental Oracle is this week's deck of the week by Stacy DeMarco, and the artwork by Kinga Brishki. Apologies if I butchered that. And this is an interesting deck, okay? This is very, this is for those of you who love to change up the traditional tarot and oracle feel and vibe. I get a very huge sacred geometry, alchemical, scientific type of approach to the oracle. This is where this deck is profound. So for those of you who are more like the wizard type, the architect type, you're a grid builder, you're an alchemist, we're all alchemists, but you like master that essence of your path. This is the type of deck for you, and it's profound. And I personally don't use this deck that often because it's not really my forte to be an architect of that kind, but this is a wonderful deck for those of you who resonate more as that type of what's the word I'm looking for? Professionalism. So if you're a grid worker, for example, like I said before, or you're a builder, you build things, meaning like you build, there are some light workers out there that are they're grid workers, but they also like they weave pathways. You know what I'm talking about if you're one of these beings. So anyway, guys, I know very, very specific, but the Elemental Oracle, it comes in this beautiful box. I bought it used already off of Amazon, so that's why you're seeing that. So it originally was $21.95, but I bought it obviously on discount because it's a used deck by Rockpool. And it comes in this lovely box, and in the box, you have this beautiful the beautiful cards on the back, and I'm just going to pull them out. And the cards themselves have this beautiful silver lining around it. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, that's not a glare, guys. That's a silver lining. And it comes with this lovely guidebook. I'll just quickly open up the guidebook, and you can see how it's already structured, and she goes into the details of why the cards are the way they are, like the north node, south node, east, west, the equator. It's very, so if you're an astrologer, this is also a profound deck for you to work with. So yeah, and I'm not an astrologer, so I like I said, I don't use this deck that often, but for those of you who are like that, you study that type of stuff, or you understand that type of stuff, this deck is like profound for that type of stuff. And then when you look into the book itself, it's actually quite short, each description. And I also love how they amplify power. Power is the key in this deck as well. So word of power, Greek god of the north wind, the north node, and it tells you the purpose behind it, where you're meant to go. So it's beautiful regarding those meanings. Jumping into the deck, and if you've seen my videos before, I love to flip through the deck. So, it's gonna be backwards. Guys, it's gonna be a little backwards, so actually, you know what, we're just gonna do it this way. That way you get it however way it's meant to be. So we have the north node, and you can immediately see how it's just so gorgeous. The art style, very astrological, very astronomy based. It's just such a gorgeous deck. I wish I resonated with it more, to use it more. I just don't. And that's okay. But if you're looking at this deck and you're going, oh my gosh, that seems like the type of deck for me, you can totally get it. And like I said, I got this used on Amazon. So you can get it on Amazon. You can get it really anywhere. I've seen it in bookstores. But it's so beautiful. I get a mixture of, again, the alchemist vibe, the architect vibe, astrology vibe, but you can also see how it has a very heavy earth vibe. So, you know, you could be really resonant with the earth. You could be somebody who works as a light worker for the earth, for animals. I'm really getting huge light worker vibes with this deck. So if you're a light worker and you really resonate with this type of environment, get this deck. You know, working with the elements of the earth, air, water, fire, storms, working with the elements of the universe. I mean, look at that. I love this card. Woo, wind. Now, for those of you who are like, I still love the deck, even though I'm not any of the above, you know, if it resonates with you, still purchase it. Like I said, I'm not really super resonant with that type of professionalism. However, I bought it because I was able to get a lot out of it at the time I got it. It is a regular oracle deck in that regard, and it still gives you profound messages. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. You know, it can be simple as well. Clear, simple message, because like I said, the book is very simple of what it's trying to tell you. Take some time out to rest and regenerate. You know, like that's it. That's the message. So it's not complicated either. If you love it, but you don't understand all of it, and you know, maybe take that time to get to know the deck in that way. So yeah, guys. I try to order these cards a certain way, but clearly I ordered it backwards. So you get to see all of this stuff. I mean, oh my gosh, I love this. I love that. Dark matter. So that's how the deck feels to me. How you would want to use it. And you can see for yourself that it is just such a stunning deck. So yeah, that is the elemental, or yeah, here we go, alchemy magic, bam, the elemental oracle, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this deck of the week. I really hope that this resonates with you. You know, oh, also the cardstock itself. I try to remember to talk about the cardstock. The cardstock itself is actually, the deck itself is a little bit larger, but honestly, because the stock itself is a little bendable, it's easier for me to shuffle. But the cardstock itself is a little bit on a thicker side, and you can see it's been used before and it bends a little, but that's okay because it allows me to be able to easily shuffle it. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Have a great rest of your week.